Night of the Horrified presents Fresh Popcorn.
Evil Twinz begins like most of my high school hangout sesh with my buds. Two fat guys in their underwear watching fetish porn and eating burgers suddenly decide to eat people. Okay, so maybe that's an exaggeration, except for the fetish porn. But Evil Twinz is what's on the menu for today. Meet Jack and Larry. They're off their meds and they're hungry for you. Written and directed by Tromet, Mercedes the Muse, Evil Twinz is an exercise in gross, and I loved it. Trauma Month doesn't technically kick off till April, but I figured, hell, we might as well start it now. I stumbled across the film on Trauma Now, which everything we review in Trauma Month will be found on there if you want to watch along. Jack and Larry decide they are going to eat people, and what better way to do that than stalk their prey with a butcher knife and a Tupperware container? Everything in this flick is played in a weird, casual manner, which is great, and way more bizarre than you might think. Basically, don't go into this thinking it's going to be a normal serial killer movie, because it's anything but normal. And that's what makes it great. Jack and Larry are over the top, and you might be a little annoyed by them at first, but they grow on you. The dialogue is the strongest point of Evil Twinz. The film is gross as hell, but it honestly had me laughing my ass off. I'm not sure if I'm disturbed, but this was comedy gold. Of course, this isn't for everyone, but if you enjoy the typical scat humor mixed with gore, then you'll love this. The surprising part was how efficiently it's shot. There is some really fun cinematography going on here. The lighting is off the wall and it creates an almost pulpy comic feel. The bare bones budget actually lends itself to creating an atmosphere that's both horrifying but impossible to turn away from. As the movie unfolds, it transforms into a disturbing fever dream. Color is used very wisely in things other than lighting, especially the wardrobe. So is sound. I thought the sound was amateur and bad in parts. I realized that was on purpose. It's artful, and honestly, I know I sound crazy calling this movie gorgeous, but it is. And if Mercedes is listening, dear Lord, give me more movies like this. Insert chef's kiss here. The cover art to this film was created by none other than David Gross, who paints the Garbage Pail Kids cards. You know the ones. And that's perfect for Jack and Larry, who are truly Garbage Pail Kids come to life. It's fucking grotesque, but at the same time, fun. The acting here is purposely bizarre. It's bad, but it's supposed to be bad. That's the charm. The film doesn't take itself seriously at all. And, it shouldn't work, but it does. Now, even though I've praised this film, it is offensive, so if you're easily offended, go into this one with some caution. There is plenty of disgusting parts to send you screaming, clutching your pearls in protest to the internet, including an over-the-top necrophilia scene, including simulated penetration. I loved it, but I'm an odd duck in a sea of normal. So for you normies out there, here's your warning. Trauma Now is a godsend when it comes to wanting something bizarre and alternative to the usual indie affair that I find on Amazon and other streaming services. And Evil Twinz is a perfect flick for those looking for something bizarrely hardcore and honestly fun. And in the end, Evil Twinz is a work of goddamn art, and I loved every second of it. I was saddened to find out that Mario Cota-Pachera, forgive me if I'm pronouncing that wrong, who played one half of the Evil Twinz, had passed in 2019. I found that out by the loving tribute included at the end of the film. But again, if Mercedes is listening, and I always hope the creators of the films are listening, Mario did a fantastic job, and I wish I could have reached out to him and tell him how fucking awesome he was in this flick. We always say on Night of the Horrified that while a person may have passed, their work keeps them immortal, and Mario will live forever. Go check out Evil Twinz now on Trauma Now, Trauma's kick-ass streaming service today. Also check out Mercedes the Muse on her Fans Only. She does great work on there. Evil Twinz is a great batch of fresh popcorn. I'm Lee Evans for Night of the Horrified, and this has been Fresh Popcorn. If you want your project featured on Fresh Popcorn, drop us a line on Twitter or through email at horrifilemailbag@gmail.com.